I matched with this girl on Tinder this morning, and her bio says, I've got a wedding to attend to in May, so I could do with a +1. So I messaged her and I said, what are you wearing to the wedding? I just need to plan my outfit so we don't clash. That's how smooth I am. Smooth like butter.
Margarine.
Right, so I think that we should have a bit of a discussion. Basically, what is the biggest rule in lesbian world? What is the biggest lesbian taboo? What is the biggest lesbian no-no? Say it with me now. Never fall in love with a straight girl. Straight girls are worse than any other kind of species. They do go out of their way to break your heart. But should we be tarnishing every straight girl with the same brush? My ex-girlfriend was straight. When we met, she'd never been with a girl before, and then we ended up together, and we were on and off. Very on and off. I mean, imagine a roller coaster, but the biggest roller coaster. We were on and off for 4 years. And we had kind of our issues because I do think straight girls are very, very different to lesbians. The way we live our life is very different to how straight girls
Talking, laughing, loving, breathing.
When me and my straight ex-girlfriend were together, as I said, there was a lot of things about being with a girl that she really liked. I don't have to go into too much detail. Yeah, so I could quite easily see her in another relationship with a girl, even though before I was with her she was completely 100% straight. I think now, after being with a girl, even though it didn't work out between me and her, I wouldn't be surprised if she got with another girl. Like, do you know what I mean? I think that's what it is. I think once a girl tries it with a girl,
they see it's actually not much different.
It's not any different, really.
It's not a big deal.
No.
But we would say that though, wouldn't we? That's the trouble.
No, we'd say we're better.
Yeah, I know. I really tried hard to say it's not very different instead of saying it was better. You know, I literally had to stop myself from saying.
No offence to any males out there, I'm sure you're all lovely.
I'm sure they're not watching.
Yeah, that's true. There was things that we just didn't agree on. In lesbian world, it's very normal for couples to mingle and all go out with each other. Like, you know, I go out with you and Kim, who are a couple, and we don't even think twice about it. Yeah,
so me and Kim will always go out and nights out together.
Yeah.
She's not like, oh, I'm going out with the girls and you can go out with the girls.
With the girls. Since you and Kim have been together, which is what, about 82 years?
Yeah.
No, you've been together now, what, 7 years or something?
Yeah.
7-year itch coming up.
Yeah, I know, I can feel it.
God.
Oh, I'm so itchy.
7-year itch. Right, where are we planning the divorce party?
I can't wait.
No, so you've been together for 7 years, and I honestly think we've only had 2 nights out without Kim, and that was one, your hen party, which you weren't going to have anyway, because you and Kim had a joint hen party, and I said, not on my watch, you're having your own as well. Like, I am throwing you a hen party. Stag party, really. We're too gay to say hen party. A stagette party. And the other time was when you told me you were going to propose to Kim. Yeah. So we went out, got ridiculously drunk, and ended up getting a lap dance. It's a true story. We went out and I think we were just going to go for a few quiet ones, weren't we?
Quiet drink. But I knew it wasn't, because I knew I was going to tell you that I was going to propose to Kim, so I knew that as soon as I told you that all hell was going to break loose.
Yeah.
I knew it.
It was disgusting. It was a really disgusting night out, wasn't it? It started... We went to Straight Town.
Yeah, we did.
We went to Straight Town. See, again, I'll come back to Straight and Gay Town later, because we're talking about straight girls. Yeah. But Straight Town, like, is what the lesbians say, because we basically live in Gay Town. So when we go to Straight Town, it's like, oh my god, you're going to Wetherspoons? with the straights? Look over there, there's a girl and boy holding hands. So we went to Straight Town for some reason, and we thought
2 for 1 cocktails.
2 for 1 cocktails.
That's it.
Never pass up a bargain.
That's the one.
So we went for a few cocktails, Fievel told me she was going to propose, so that was it. Shots! Get the shots in!
Get the shots!
I don't know if we were celebrating or commiserating, but we got the shots in, and it was a really messy night, and I think it was about 2 in the morning. For some reason we ended up going into a strip club like a pair of dirty old men, but the thing was, it was full of dirty old men.
Oh, it really was. But do you know what, as soon as we walked in, all the girls were like, they were trying to get to, weren't they trying to get to us so bad, they were like, move out the way.
Probably because they're used to seedy old bastards.
Yeah.
And we're just seedy old bitches.
We're like cackling in the corner, weren't we? And this woman walked over, and in my head she looked like Angelina Jolie, but could have been the shots.
Could have been the shots, yeah.
But to me she looked the spitting image. And we got 2 for 1 dance, and I have this memory in my head of looking over at you and this woman was completely naked, shoving her God knows what into your face.
Loved it.
Happy days.
Happy days. Best £25 we ever spent.
But when our eyes met, she was on the floor in front of us. She sat on the floor, nothing on, legs wide like that. And our eyes just met, and we were both just like,
we've made it.
We had that drink to like getting married.
A single vodka and lemonade. We've made it. And then we walked outside about whatever an hour later, and then Fievel fell in a ditch. Sprained your ankle, didn't you?
Yeah.
You fell into some man and he just stepped away and you hit the deck. Amazing, live our nights out. I find sexuality with girls very fluid. Every girl I've ever spoken to, straight girls, not Doreen, 85-year-old Doreen down the road, I've never said to her, would you sleep with a girl?
I slept with her last night.
Did you? I know that hoe was up for it. I could tell the way she shook a stick at me.
She's only just left.
Dirty bitch. But most girls that you talk to, you know, whether it's girls that you work with, girls you meet on a night out, straight girls, I'd say 9 out of 10 of them have said, yes, I'd sleep with a girl. I go out with like my straight friends, my straight girlfriends, and quite often I'll end up kissing a girl who is straight. I mean, I went out 3 weeks ago to around where I live in Llandudno, and I'm the only gay in the village. Like, I literally am the only gay in the village. There are a few 100-footers there, and for anyone who doesn't know what a 100-footer is, it's you know she's a lesbian from 100 foot away. So I'm probably the only femme-ish lesbian there.
Yeah.
So I went out 3 weeks ago with my friends, and a girl came out with us who I kind of know. I wouldn't say she's a friend, she's like a friend of a friend. We kind of say hi to each other on nights out. So she kind of like hung out with us for a little bit and had a few drinks. 100% straight, never been with a girl before, and we were just talking literally just about music or something on nights out, and I was stood in this bar talking to her. 2 minutes later I had my tongue down her throat. But it was normal.
Surprise!
It was normal. I don't understand how it happened though, but it does every time. I mean, you know what it's like when you're single, you just do it, don't you? You just go and talk to a girl, and straight girls are more up for a snog than lesbians.
Yeah.
Women approach women in a very different way than how men approach women. I think women are a lot more complimentary of each other. When you go out to kind of obviously like straight bars, normal bars, and you know, there's a girl, like, a gorgeous girl, whatever, in a dress, like, you know, face full of makeup, you go over and go, oh my god, like, you know, I really like your dress, you look stunning, like, and they go, oh my gosh, thank you, because they're probably not used to getting compliments off a girl, and the way we talk to women is probably how we'd like to be spoken to. And men don't think of it that way. So straight away you've got this connection with a girl, whether they're straight or not. And 9 times out of 10 you'll end up having a cheeky snog with them, and it does work. Like,
I remember being in when we first moved to Liverpool, and we were in a gay bar, and there was this girl there, and I just thought she was something else. She was gorgeous, and I thought, I didn't give a shit at this point. I just used to go up to anybody that I fancied. So I went up to her and I said, are you gay? And I knew she was going to say no, and she went, no, I'm straight. And I said, well, you are the most beautiful girl. And straight away There you go. Now, if I said that to a lesbian, she'd be like,
and what?
Oh, right, yeah. No, a girlfriend would just come around the corner and be like, who? Say what?
I go out and when I end up in a club, even though I shouldn't be clubbing it, I'm 31 in 2 months' time.
Shouldn't be club.
But every time I end up in a club, whether it's a gay club or I say straight club, a normal club, I always see girls necking on. Always, whether it's two straight girls, a lesbian and a straight girl or whatever, it's just the norm now to see girls getting together, which brings me to a question, which I'm going to ask our audience. I know quite a lot of straight girls watch these videos, a lot of girls I used to go to school with and stuff watch them.
They're going, look at that stupid lesbian.
They're married off with kids now. So basically, what do you think about this? Obviously, this is our experience as lesbians. We notice quite regularly that straight girls would quite happily get with a girl and they quite openly admit that they'd sleep with a girl. And some even say, yeah, I could probably see myself in a relationship with a girl. What do you think? I mean, if you're straight, how do you feel? Do you quite openly admit that, yeah, I would? Or are you 100% no, would never go there with a girl, which is very rare, I think. So let us know. I'll put our social medias below. To conclude, if there are any straight girls out there who are looking to experiment, well, I know a really funny, single, moderately good looking girl. Do you know who I'm talking about, Bible?
Your ex?
Like, subscribe, share.